Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Lisa Kidd, and I am the owner of Glamtique Studio. I am here, and I wanted to do some readings. I am going to start being a lot more consistent with my YouTube, you guys. I had to figure out how. I knew I needed a schedule, but I didn't know that my schedule needed to be as tight and as strategically planned as it needs to be. So I've been going through a bit of a revamp with my business and my website and everything, just really trying to get everything in order so that I can provide the services to the best of my abilities for the collective and also without stressing myself out or overwhelming myself. So that's where I've been at. And I think that's where a lot of the people have been at in the collective right now. Like, we've been manifesting stuff and stuff is starting to happen. And it's like, we've got to get some order about ourselves, Spirit says. And we also need to not have fear moving forward right now because we are stepping into new territory. These are things that we've not done before, right? So, yeah. So thanks for joining me. Like I said, my name is Lisa Kidd. I am an intuitive reader. I also am trained in reading tarot. I am a clairvoyant, clairsentient, all of those C's, whatever you want to say, psychic reader. Like, I read energy more so than anything. But we're going to read for 3 different groups today. I just picked 3 stones. I haven't picked any cards yet, but the message is basically about what you need to hear right now at this moment, right? For you on your journey. So if you've tuned in today, go ahead real quick. Let's lend each other some energy. Let's invite our spirit guides, our ancestors in that are of our highest white light and of the highest good, and recall for us to come in and join us during this session today so that I can deliver the messages that need to be heard by the collective. I want everyone to just kind of chime in, breathe deeply, take a few moments, pick your crystal. We have a clear quartz crystal here that's going to represent group 1. Group 2, I have a goji stone. Okay. And group 3, I have a citrine that has a little bit of black tourmaline, and I'm not black tourmaline, I'm sorry, smoky quartz in it. So those are the 3 crystals we are going to choose from for the 3 groups, and we are going to dive right in. Okay, I'm going to push those 2 out the way. Like I said, we are going to start with group 1. So if you chose the clear quartz, I'm going to say that right now you need to be in a period of just living out loud, shining brightly, amplifying your life. This is what Spirit is telling me before we pull these cards. You are needing to amplify your life and what you have going on. What you think that you're doing enough of, Spirit says do more. You're not doing enough, okay? Go harder. You also might need to cleanse and clear yourself out so that you can focus, right? And just put things into perspective, group 1. Let's go ahead and start with our Ganesha deck and see what obstacles group 1 may be having at this time. What obstacles is group 1 having at this time? This card's wanting to come out. So, courage. Like I said, amplifying what you're doing. This courage card in this group, it's like you're going through transformations, group 1. And not just like one transformation, you're going through like 5 transformations. Like transformation after transformation after transformation times 10. And this is taking a lot of strength for you, okay? A lot of strength and a lot of growth you're going to need to make it through this, okay? So this isn't talking about, when we talk about the strength card in tarot, we're not talking about physical strength. We are talking about your spiritual strength, okay? You are going to need that to lean down. Sorry, you guys. My cat we're having beef because he wants to keep getting in the trash. So sorry about that. I had to go move my trash. Okay, so the thing is you're needing like a spiritual type of strength, okay? And it's not just where you believe in yourself from your gut. It's the strength that you believe in yourself from your head, like that you can tackle any damn thing out here. Like you sit on backs of lions and ride them with ease. Okay, this is one of your obstacles, group one. Let's see if you have any more obstacles right now at this time. So this is one of your obstacles, believing in yourself and having the courage to just keep going forward and going after your dreams. When you feel like you've had, like you've done enough, or like I said in the beginning, if you feel like you're doing enough, no, do more. Go 5 times harder, Spirit says. Group one, you're also having issues right now with guidance and knowing who to listen to. Spirit says it's all in you. Go back to your inner child, to your inner self. Okay, be weary about listening to strangers. Some of you guys might actually have someone that is speaking against you right now, that is trying to confuse you. They speak lies to you. Be careful of whom you choose to listen to, who you take advice from, what sages and things that you heed. I did a message earlier. There's a lot of people that have their own agenda in the spiritual world, unfortunately. And they teach from ego. And they teach to get you hooked and to guide you to where, oh yeah, you need a cleanse and you got to keep coming back to them. They don't want you to be free. Everything you need spiritually, everything you need, period, it's within you. When we mess up is when we start going for outside sources. Okay, that's where we mess up at. Where we start looking for outside sources to give us what we need. Spirit says you need to go within. Okay, so part of your issue also is learning who to listen to, what voices even in your own head to listen to, right? Because sometimes we have voices in our own head that aren't so good as well, that will tell you things that either aren't true or false timelines, false stories. And the last obstacle that we're going to pull here today for group one is staying steadfast. Having the stamina and, like I said, the courage to keep surrendering and knowing like that everything that you need is going to be taken care of, right? I feel like for you, group one, shit's getting rocky and you're like, how can I amplify if my basic things aren't taken care of? It's like you've got big things that have been happening in your life, big reasons for you to, kind of, I guess, fall off of your spiritual journey, to be sad, to not trust. You have monumental things that are going through your head right now and that you're trying to keep under control. And Spirit says like you're having issues basically to where it's like it's a moment where you're like, damn it, do I break? Do I go back to what I know? Or do I keep? No, Spirit says these are transformations, these are changes. And like I said, you're not going through just one, you're going through rapid change, rapid transformation. And the reason is because Spirit is jumping you ahead. So you can get what you want, what you've been manifesting for. You need to go harder. I don't know how much I can keep amplifying that, but that is Spirit saying that. Like, you need to go harder. Okay, let's see if we can get some clarity on these cards. Like I said, so for some of you guys, it's just a place where you're starting to overthink. Right now with this 5 of Swords coming up in reverse, it's like, oh my God, okay. I've been brave, I've been strong, I've been spiritual, I've done this, I've done that, and nothing is working. The changes are happening. Sometimes we can't see them. See there, look, the Spirit, that's what it is, the Death and Rebirth card coming up in reverse. So these changes are happening, but sometimes you can't see them. And then sometimes, like I said, we're listening to the wrong people. We're staying trapped by doing the wrong things, listening to the wrong people. So we're not allowing that own spiritual ascension within us. Okay, and you kind of stop your own growth. Spiritually, that is, right? Because like I said, we're talking about a spiritual strength and a spiritual growth, a spiritual strength, spiritual courage that you need to have right now to keep getting what you need done. I don't really like to read reversals, so I'm going to turn these around because I feel like the same message comes out whether you read them reverse or not. I've done it both ways. I've read reversals, I've not read reversals, and I don't understand why people are such sticklers on them. If Spirit tells me like, oh no, read that in reverse, I'll read it in reverse. But this message is still the same if I put it up. You're overthinking right now, right? It's time to get out of your own head of where you're overthinking so that you can ascend this spiritual staircase that you're going through. You've got to let these transformations happen. Stop stopping them. Right? It's you in between there that's stopping. It's like you get so close and then you just be like, oh, I'm going to chill. I'm going to wait. I don't know. Like I said, I think earlier, I'm going to go back to what's comfortable. Okay, I'm going to go back to what I know. I'm feeling kind of bitter. I'm feeling kind of bare out here. Shit, I'm almost out of shoes. I don't have anything. How much more faith can I have is what you're saying. But Spirit's like, it's because you keep going back to yourself that this stuff won't happen even sooner. You've got to realize that you are protected. All of these cards are coming up in reverse. And this is because this is you doing this to yourself. You've got to stop and realize like, hey, I'm protected. I'm protected. I'm protected. I'm protected. I've just got to keep going. I know what to do. Stop going back to these people and listening to the wrong things. It's throwing you off of your spirituality. For some of you guys, this is a man, okay? This is a man. If it's not a man, it's a masculine energy, somebody that gets you hot. And Spirit's like, listen, right now, you need to be getting yourself hot. You need to be pouring into yourself, because this person, if you're going to be talking about this person is not the person for you. Okay, you need to protect yourself from certain energies. And learn how, like I said earlier, you've got to learn to control your desires and what you're going to pour into. Allow these new things to actually start in your life. I apologize, you guys. My cat is like tearing up everything right now. I keep saying cat. It's a kitten.
How to prep for a job interview. Step 1.
Sorry about that. I was putting some music on in the background.
Step 2, ruin it. Step 3. Keep your cool because you booked your ride ahead. Introducing Uber Reserve. Get your ride right.
I thought I was being cute, you guys, putting some music on in the background. They want to play all these ads. I'm on YouTube. I don't have my radio going right now.
Whenever you want.
I apologize. And Spirit, this is what Spirit says, like, you've got to stop allowing all the distractions. I don't know if you can hear. So, I'll be right back, but... Okay, I apologize. Spirit says, like, also, group 1, we've got to stop allowing all the distractions. And I'm saying we now because I feel like this is my group as well, okay? We've got to stop allowing the distractions and really allow to pour into our new creative desires and the new things that are coming for us. Okay, and so if it's an old relationship, if it's an old lover, an old friend, anything like that, you've got to cut those off and use your wisdom and know that you're protected. Another thing is Spirit says you've got to nurture yourself right now, group 1. So you're having issues also in how you're nurturing yourself, how you're taking care of yourself, how you're loving yourself. You're not doing so good with that on these new beginnings. So Spirit says that you also need the strength to do that, to sit back and receive and allow and just have faith while you're doing this, okay? Spirit says that some of you guys have people trying to give things to you. You have new things coming in, new stabilities and things coming in, but you ignore it, right? You act like, oh, it's not enough, like you're scared. Spirit says sometimes you can be too patient. Okay, you've got to make a decision. Are you going to stay where you're at? Or are you going to go out and get what it is that you want? If that's what you want to do, you want to go out and get the things that are coming to you. Well, Spirit says you've got to have this courage, okay? You've got to have this courage. You've got to get your passions going again. For some of you, it's a very small group. Some of your passions have been burnt out because you have literally... like I said, been influenced by the wrong people, places, things, like you're allowing your focus to go elsewhere. That's too many. We're not going to take all those. But Spirit says, once again, so yes, you are protected. Keep looking for the brighter days and birthing what's new. I guess we are going to keep them. For some of you guys, you'll have messages that are going to be coming in, or it's a message that you need to get out, but you need to really start doing these things. Make the plan and put it in action, Spirit says. Okay, and keep looking out for brighter days, group 1. Keep looking for brighter days and keep going on your mission. Like, you know what your mission is, group 1, and you cannot allow anyone to get in the way. You've got to start making better options and choices and decisions and things with your time, okay? Spirit says you know better. Like I said, you got to decide whether you're going to leave the past behind you or if you're going to take, these chances and go out and venture off into this new world. Or are you going to stay where it's safe? But even where it's safe, it's not so good. Spirit says you have a sun card coming up. You have a sun moment that is due to you. Okay, it's due to you at this time. You have new love that is due to you at this time. But all of this depends on your actions and your guidance and what you choose. Like I said, some of you guys have been choosing what's comfortable. It's codependencies and things getting in the way of your new beginnings, your new love life. You want this new love, you want all this new stuff, and you have it. You are becoming one with yourself as well. You're creating a whole new world. But at the end of the day, you keep allowing your old codependencies and things to play puppet master with you, to play, to rule you, to entice you. Spirit says this all starts with you making better decisions, group one. And I'm going to leave it there because I feel like we've really, Spirit's given us a good message for group one. We're not going to keep beating a dead horse down. Let's see what our Rebel Tarot has to say. What for group one? Oh my God, it just had to fall all the way out across the floor. You equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks do not get laid. So I feel like this is Spirit telling you to loosen up with them. Okay, because like I said, this whole reading was very spiritual. Loosen up with them. Quit keeping the grips on Spirit, thinking that you're running stuff if you're asking Spirit for guidance and help. Let them rule. Let them help you. Let them guide you. Go to your spirit guides and ask them. Just start, okay? Stop trying to control every little thing and, oh, well, I'll do this when I have the time to do this, or when I get the money to do this, I'll do this. Quit doing that and just have the courage to go and keep holding steadfast and watch Spirit provide. Okay, I appreciate you, group one. I hope you liked this message. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. Okay, like and share this video. It helps me to grow, as I am trying to grow my channel, of course, right? We're all trying to grow. That's what it's all about, growth. Even this video for me today, like I said, I feel like this was talking to me, group one. This video for me was me putting courage out there and getting more regular with the things that I'm supposed to be doing in the collective, okay? We are going to move on right away to group two. Group two, we have the Goji stone. So group two, I feel like you might be in a group that might be trying to connect with your ancestors, with your roots, really ground yourself and find yourself right now. Group two, you might also just been in a phase of where you've been overthinking and Spirit's like you need some grounding right now. Okay, I feel like group two though, like you guys go back, you guys are ancient, right? Like you've been here 50 million lives, okay? You've been here for a while. And you're like, okay, I'm here again. What am I gonna do? Spirit says you need to relax. So yes, group two, I feel like you are one that stays up. You might not sleep well at night. You might not have, you might not be giving people, like I said, your intuition, right? Like you might be worried about following your intuition too much in your thoughts, I should say. Okay. I don't know how to say it, like as far as, but I feel like you might be too much in your thoughts at night. And that might be why you're not sleeping. You're overthinking people giving you things and allowing, space for what you deserve in your life and receiving. You're so used to working hard and worried about working hard, group two, that it's like you don't know how to sit back and just chill. Spirit says with this 4 and this 9 here, that's a 13. I feel like some of you guys in group two might have been feeling lately like you've just been in a fog. Some of you might feel like you got a hex over you, and if you do, then that's for you. That message is for you. Or this message is for you, I should say, group two. I'll definitely tell you a way to cleanse and things like that at the end, okay? I'm feeling like that it could be some shady stuff going on, but that's only for a small part of you, group two. The other part of you, you're the shady shit yourself. You're not allowing yourself to relax, okay? Some people, but for the other part, I feel like if you've been doing everything that you do as normal and you've been relaxing, you've been, getting your blessings and things like that, and all of a sudden it seems like stuff is drying up or crazy out of nowhere, group two, that's because there is someone that's jealous of you and what you've been receiving, and they are wishing bad on your prosperity. Okay, I feel like with this prosperity coming up second, that is basically telling me that that there's something going on. You've been in a place where shit's been good, you've been manifesting, and it's like just taking a crazy ass turn for you. For a large amount of you, like I said, it is someone that has been working spell work against you. Fuck them. Okay. And like I said, before we get done with this reading, Spirit will definitely reveal a way for you to clear yourself. For the other half of the group that's not pertaining to, you guys just need to relax. You're blocking your prosperity and your own roads by not relaxing. Spirit, is there any other obstacles group 2 is going through that we need to talk about today? Any other obstacles for group 2? Any other obstacles for group 2, Spirit? Let's see. Okay, so keep it moving. And this is just further explaining this right here, this fog you've been in. Like I said, with the not sleeping at night and the things, because I feel like normally you're a peaceful person, you're restful. You normally don't have these issues with the money or anything like that. Spirit says you got to keep moving. So this is a spell to limit you because they're jealous of what you've been doing. Literally, they're jealous of the fruits that you've been bearing. Like, you've got hella fruits right now that you've been bearing or that have been coming into you or they're on their way to you. And people are jealous. And so they've tried to put like this hex on you, this change in your life. For some of you, Spirit says a simple salt cleanse for 13 days in a row. Pray Psalms 91. That will clear you up. Okay, and follow that up with some self-love. As you're doing this cleanse throughout the days, make sure that you're dancing, that you're moving around, that you get that stagnant energy. If you've been stagnant in your house, just sitting there, get that stagnant energy moving, get up. Maybe you might want to put like some love incense in the air. I'm not going to tell you sage. Okay, I'm not saying sage, but I'm going to say something like to replace. You need to fill your air, fill your space back with love. You can definitely cleanse first. Okay, you can definitely cleanse your home first, but you definitely need to put some love and things back in the air. I'm feeling, let's get into our tarot cards real quick, Spirit, and see what message you have for group 2. It's like you guys have been like made it through the fire, Spirit just said, and people are jealous because they don't know how. Okay, so they've been putting this fog like over you to keep you in your head. Okay, and for the ones that's not, it's you, like I said, putting this fog over your own life. Sheesh. We're not going to keep all those. The 5 of Swords, like I said, though, to keep you in your own head. That's what this is about. That's what this spell work is for, is to keep you confused and in your own head. To keep you from moving forward into your prosperity. The Spirit says they're jealous of your femininity. They're jealous of the fact that you've made it from nothing and something again, that you keep moving. Right? So they do the spell work to slow you down. And for others, right, so you guys in this group, you guys are literally like a high priestess. And if you're not a high priestess, Spirit says right now, like when I'm talking, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly who did this to you if you follow. It's someone who feels like they've taken a loss with you. For the other group, though, that's not been hexed or anything, that's blocking your own energy, the reason is because you're overthinking your blessings right now. You're trying to know everything and you can't. Like sometimes Spirit says you just got to let them guide you. You're losing time because you're not keeping moving. You're losing prosperity because you're not ready for it. And so the shit that you're doing is going down the drain. You've got to stay moving, stay consistent, Spirit just said. Okay, in the beginning I said group 1 was for me, so both of them might be for me. It doesn't matter. I'm part of the collective, right? So I get a lot of my knowledge from the readings here. This is crazy. So Spirit says one of the things that you guys got to do, though, in your life right now is put some boundaries up. Okay, put some boundaries up so that you're not wasting your time, so that your energy is not stagnant, so that you can keep going. Yep, boundaries. Spirit says you got to do better with your boundaries. You are protected right now, but Spirit says you've got a plan and put your own boundaries up. Because like I said, you're throwing yourself off. You're supposed to be at this Queen of Pentacles right now. Group 2, you also need to worry about your nutrition, taking care of yourself, and what you're building right now. So like what you're building, stop overthinking it. Group 2, it's going to be a slow grind. Spirit says it's a slow grind, but it's going to be a steady wealth. During this time, start taking care of yourself, though. Okay, there's other shit you can be doing until the money comes in. That's going to provide you with just as much abundance. Stop looking at abundance. Spirit just says stop looking at abundance as it's just money. Okay? When you stop overthinking these people and these things that you cut out of your life, when you cut someone off, then that's what it is. You know better at this point. Spirit says by you dealing with these people and these things and these places still, you are blocking your own prosperity. Okay? You are stunning your own growth, so to speak. So we've got to get moving. Spirit's like, get moving in your knowing, in the things that you know how to do. That's where you get moving in. But right now, it's time for you to receive. Like for you to, you've been putting in the work, but you've got to keep it going. Spirit says, like I said, you keep going back to these old things instead of embracing these new beginnings that you have coming upon you. And it's just wasting time. You're setting yourself back. Okay, and I get that with this Empress card in reverse. You're winding up setting yourself back. So group 2, you've got to relax. Another spiritual bath you guys can do is with goat's milk. Over the same amount of days, 13 days, you can add goat's milk. Goat's milk is very good for breaking hexes and things. It's strong, stubborn. Use just some goat's milk and sea salt mixed in the goat's milk. And you will take you a spiritual shower and either pour it over you at the end of your shower, or you will take you a spiritual bath. After you take your regular shower, take you a spiritual bath and pour the goat's milk in there and wash downwards and ask Spirit to remove any negativity, any evil eye, anything that's been sent your way, and ask them to remove that for you. And wash downwards to remove. You will rinse off and air dry. Okay? And you want to do that, like I said, for 13 days in a row. And once again, that's Psalms 91. If you don't want to use the scripture, you can use anything that you choose. You can say your own incantation, okay? Write your own petition to Spirit. Anything that you choose. Like I said, know that you are spiritually protected, but the thing is like you keep going around these people. You keep going back to these things, overthinking your future, and that's where it's getting sticky. And Spirit's like, we can't protect you from what you're choosing to do yourself, you know? You're choosing to stay relaxed and stay around these people like you're bound there, and you're not. Some of these people are literally just around because they want to know what you know. So group 2, you need to be very careful. Definitely, you might want to start, Spirit just said, start wearing something over your head. Start protecting yourself. These people are trying to figure out what you know. Some of these people are scrying to see what you see. Like they're actually doing readings and things to find out what you see. But like your messages and things are very protected. Some of you guys might be having like a super third eye opening right now, or you might feel like something in your third eye, and Spirit just said that when you feel that, it's because someone is trying to access your energy. Like I said, they're trying to see what you see. For the other group, it's because you're blocking yourself. When you feel that, it's because like Spirit is trying to give you downloads, but because of what you've been choosing, like I said, it's being wasted. You're blocking yourself from what it is that you see. But you're still getting these messages. Okay, you're still going to get these messages. They're going to come in. So group 2, I feel like you guys, like I said, you need to ground. You need to call on your ancestors for protection. Okay? right now. You need to call on your ancestors. And I guess that's why you guys picked that stone. You need to ground. You need to call on your ancestors, because most of these people are trying to mess up your thoughts from what I see. They're trying to mess with your thoughts, right? Your source of knowledge. Or you've been messing with your thoughts and your source of knowledge by not going in and believing in yourself. This Father of Sticks. So this is the King of Wands. Like I said, not controlling your desires, group 2. And Spirit says you've got to make decisions of what it is that you want, of the life that you want. Stop watering dead things. Okay, stop watering dead things. If it's a spirit, we got a whole, it's an old hoodoo thing, that your medicine is under your feet. Stop going outside of your garden to where things are not growing. Water your own garden. Worry about yourself, your ancestors say right now. In doing so, you're going to keep changing your luck, and you have to walk towards, you have to choose to walk towards your abundance. You're planning these things, yes, but you're not even allowing them to grow. Okay, you're planning, but you're not allowing them to grow. Make the decision to allow them to grow by getting your desires and things like that, your passions under control, and allowing them a fair start. For some of you guys, like I said, you guys are seers. You're high priestesses yourselves. Okay, and I know that this path is not easy. But once you make the choice and fully surrender and keep in that moment, there's full abundance for you. Okay, there's full abundance for you. Spirit says for some of you guys, you need to get a reading personally to decide what you need to do. They said you can use those cleanses, but for some of you, you're going to need to seek professional help to get a reading. Yeah, Spirit says you got to put an end to these old desires, okay? This is the Death card. You got to put an end to these old desires. And these are your ancestors talking to you now. I pulled my ancestor deck out that I use for my ancestor readings. But yes, they say you've got to get a hold to your desires. You've got to make the choices to leave these people alone because they're no good for you. And behind your back, they talk about you. They talk things. They speak evil upon you. If it's not, like I said, an actual hex, it's just because they're speaking that negativity upon you. But once again, Spirit says you've got to make the choice. It's not up to anyone else, okay? Group 1 and 2 are kind of similar. Yeah, these are your ancestors. They are talking to you. They also say you've got to stop ignoring them. Utilize them. So that's where this was coming from, okay? In the beginning of the reading where I said your ancestor knowledge. Utilize them. This is strength that you might be able to heal on yourself if you was actually, continuing with your spirituality and having the faith that you need. Utilize the knowledge that you know. Some of you guys are readers yourself. Go do a reading, Spirit said right now. Go do a reading and see what they need. Use your own magic.
24/7 now. We got you.
You can fight this back, okay? And this goes for if you're fighting against someone else or if you're fighting against yourself. If you're fighting against yourself, you're going to use the same techniques. Fight against your shadow.
24/7 now.
Okay? And ask Spirit to help you, to guide you, and to give you the knowledge that you need to come up out of this, to make things happen for yourself. Ask your ancestors. They are there and they want to work with you, but you've got to choose to use them. They're not going to just come to your aid. Okay? They're just like a friend. A friend, it might be like, okay, if there's someone that's promoting codependency, might just jump in. And sometimes, they will just jump in, and they do. They fight lots of battles for you. Believe that. But sometimes you've got to go to them. You've got to surrender, relax, and go to them, and then know that everything is taken care of, that they're going to take care of you. Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to read from that deck. Spirit's like, no, we don't want to read from that deck. I was like, well, I'll just pull one card from it. And they're like, no, we don't want to read from that deck. So Put them back, and this isn't the right one either. Okay. Actually, the deck that I wanted to read from, I don't even, oh, here it goes. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know where it's at. Here it goes. See, they wanted to talk right away. Angel of clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over, okay? So Spirit's like, take the time, just chill and relax. Like I said, you're at the end of this life cycle right now. You're at the end. You have an angel guidance that's coming in to help you, okay? They want to help you clear this negative energy away from you so that you can blossom into what it is that you're supposed to be and get back to getting that bag that you're used to getting and receiving, okay? What other messages do you have for group 2, Spirit? That card didn't belong over here. Purification water. So like I said, a shower, okay, to cleanse. You need a shower to get rid of these changes that they're putting you through because it's not yours, you know. But and for some of you, like I said, it is an emotional inward thing. So that, and the ones that are going through that, this is going to help rejuvenate you though. Those showers are going to help rejuvenate you. So pick your choice of which one you want to do, but definitely a salt bath or the bath with the goat's milk, like I said, group 2. Yeah, these 5s to help you through this moments of change. Okay, as you go through these end of these cycles and you start your prosperity back over. So yeah, you definitely need that to purify. So definitely purify, clearing. They're letting you know. I love it when they get, okay. They like, you want a message? We're going to give you a message. I know y'all probably like, look at her head. Yes, y'all. That's why I'm like, I did not feel like doing my hair today. Anyway, so I keep going over and picking stuff up. But yeah, I did not feel like doing my hair today, y'all. So y'all see me, hey. Angel of self-worth. So believing and knowing that you deserve everything that you are receiving right now. It says you are currently undervaluing yourself and it is time to regain your self-worth. So this is why Spirit's like, shit, sit back, relax. Like you deserve everything that you have coming to you. The prices that you're setting for your business. It's not you, it's them. Go ahead and just keep believing, keep benefiting, keep your movement and keep doing and listening to what you're supposed to listen to and watch it pan out. True, it might seem like right now it's a lot and you're not getting anywhere. Spirit says they are there to help you. This angel of prayer was one of the cards that fell out on the floor. Ask the universe and the angels for the help and for guidance, okay? So, like I said earlier, they're not going to just come to your aid. Sometimes you got to humble yourself and go to them and ask them. Pray to them. A mural. Be your own first priority. For some of you guys, I feel like draw a little bit. As you're going through this spiritual awakening, you are drawing your own reality, okay? Make yourself first as you're building your new castle, right? So as you guys are going through these new beginnings and you're building up this new castle and how you want things, make yourself first. Don't do anything that's going to wear you out, Spirit just says. Angel of psychic ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. So like I said, some of you guys have been going through an awakening. Your psychic abilities are very strong right now. So do not keep like denying because Spirit is leveling you up. You guys are going through a new growth. An angel of healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. So if some of you guys have been praying for help in group 2, you will be getting that help today. It is on the way. You might get that in the form of some type of message. That Page of Swords came up earlier. So believe some type of message will be coming through and you'll be getting whatever help it is that you need. Gold. You don't need someone else to fix you because you can fix yourself. So don't listen to the wrong people, the wrong things. You know what you're doing right now. Just follow your path and be consistent. Keep moving regardless of what's going on because that's how you're going to break that shit too. When people think that they can stop you, you can break it by just being strong. Just being strong enough. They can't stop what God has for you, okay? They just can't. And that's the message for you today, group 2. We are going to jump right into group 3. Group 3 is the citrine, smoky quartz. My friend, the funny story about this, okay, so my friend bought this for me for my birthday, and I love her to death. And she says it's citrine, but I'm like, it looks like smoky quartz to me. But so when I was looking in it today, it does have a little bit of smoky quartz that's forming, like on the inside. But I'm going to say it's citrine because she should know what she got me, right? And she knows I love citrine. So that's why she said she got it. That was one of my birthday gifts, you guys. So I love this point. I love points. So, all right. Anyways, that's a little story behind there. Group 3. Let's get to it. I feel like you guys, if this is, we need to focus and protect ourselves. Okay. With group 3, I feel like shit's muddled, right? We kind of a little bit lost. Possibly, maybe we know where we're going. Maybe we don't. Right? Let's see what the cards have to say, group 3. As we figure out what obstacles is group 3 going through today, Spirit, can you? I'm like, I don't know if that's the vibration from it being next to the crystals, or did I shake the table? Okay. Group 3. Last but not least, Spirit, what message do you have for group 3? What does group 3 need to hear? What obstacles are group 3 going through right now? Acceptance. So confidence in themselves. Okay, so group 3, you might be suffering, Spirit just says, from low weight issues. Okay, if it's not weight issues, just how you perceive yourself, how you see yourself. So group 3, you are going through confidence issues. Right? It's muddled. Your appearance is muddled. And Spirit says it's also because you're not taking care of yourself, though. If you are what you eat, you're going to look like what you eat. This is how I diet, literally. I feel like if I eat fatty foods and things that look fatty, that's what my body's going to look like, right? If I eat more leaner vegetables, leaner fruits, my body's going to look more leaner. So you've just got to, it's simple. Stop making it so hard on yourself, one. And just start making better choices. It's not about taking things away. It's about adding what's good for you. Yes, Wonder Spirit says, you do too much indulging on things that are no bueno for you. So that's part of your issues right now, your obstacles. Looking at life in a new way, Spirit just says. Learning to enjoy life in a new way. Learning to enjoy the small things, receiving. Okay, so you also have an issue with receiving. Blessings being bestowed upon you, and it's like, well, I feel like you feel like you don't deserve because you don't take care of yourself even. So that's one of the main things that's blocking you in your blessings right now. So one of your other obstacles of self-care and taking care of yourself and appreciating yourself and learning to look at life in a new way is what's blocking you from your actual, this is the ultimate obstacle for you, is that you have blessings coming in, but you cannot see them. You've been working hard for them, and Spirit says it's time for you to relax and let us give them to you, but you can't see them. You don't believe that you should get them because, like I said, you don't even take care of yourself. So that's where it's coming from. It's inside. It's your self-reflection, right? How you reflect yourself, group 3, who you're listening to. You're listening to all these ears, and Spirit's like, just fucking surrender, group 3. Already, just chill out and surrender. The blessings are coming, but just take care of yourself, right? Start enjoying life. Stop being all over with who you're listening to in your life. Spirit says these blessings are coming from us. These are from Spirit. These blessings are guiding from Spirit. So why are you listening to anyone else about them? They're just going to confuse you. Right? And some of you guys might have friends that are overindulgent right now. And so I feel like maybe you're kicking it too much, drinking too much. Okay, Spirit says you're indulgent too much. And it's not allowing your blessings to come into you. Because once you do these things, you know that it's not your right path, Spirit says. You know that it's not for you, and that was part of your past life. And you still choose to indulge in them just for the sake of these friends and things. And it's blocking your blessings. You're the one that's suffering. You know, I tell people when I do their readings, you don't hurt my feelings by not listening. I don't even think you hurt Spirit's feelings by not listening. But you asked your guides for a sign or for a reason, and I deliver the message and then you don't listen, what does that say? Right? Like I said, they're giving you the answers, they're giving you the rainbow, but you're too busy looking in the past. So all of these new things that you're decided to weave and web and that you wanted to create, they're not going to come. Your desires are going to be thwarted because you keep involving your shit in stuff that doesn't deserve you, that doesn't deserve your time, your attention, any of that. Spirit says you've got to make these choices and decisions because you are the master of your own life, okay? You can make these things happen, good or bad for you, but you got to just stop indulging in things that don't concern you. Pay attention of where you are giving your time to. Okay, who you're giving your time to. Spirit says this is for some of you guys, it's a never-ending cycle. They're so sick of it. They're like, you just keep giving your time to the wrong people, the wrong things, and then you expect more, and you're like, where are my blessings? I've been putting in the work. But you keep indulging in these wrong things that are not meant for you. Spirit says, and it's all because you don't have patience, so you feel like you've got to give yourself the best now instead of allowing for Spirit to let things work in the universe. Okay, and Spirit says, like some of you, like I said, you're giving yourself to the wrong things and you know better. This is a situation where you know better, and it's like you keep doing the same thing, Spirit says, expecting different outcomes, and it's not going to be. That's literally the definition of insanity. And so, like I said, you're not feeling like you're self-deserving of these blessings. You're not deserving of what's coming into you because you're the one that's bullshitting yourself and not taking care of yourself. You're not using your magician powers in the right way, your high priestess powers in the right way. For some of you guys, this is a young man, right, that has you guys just thrown off. And it's like this situation is always going to turn out the same. Stop giving your yoni and your heart to this person. It's going to turn out the same. And it's not going to change until you decide to change it. Stop it. I hate when people, when's he going to leave me alone? When you let him leave you alone, when you decide that he's going to leave you alone. And if it's not a man, it's a woman for you guys. I speak in energies. I don't know your life, right? So just take it, the message as it is. The masculine energy in this relationship, the person that's always, taking, I feel. You're always giving and this person's always taking. Spirit says you ignore your intuition and you know better. So you're putting yourself in this situation once again. And this is why things are not getting better for you. This is why you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. You're not giving the universe a chance to allow you to receive. Spirit says, last but not least, give this time to yourself. Go into hermit mode and illuminate your light in the brightest ways possible. Okay, literally, go into your hermit mode so that you can illuminate. Go back and focus your magic and your energy on yourself and tell Spirit, hey, I can wait. I can wait for things to come in my life and be the right way. I won't take these things into my own hands. And until then, I will give this time to myself so that I am able to receive all the blessings that I deserve. I will look at life in a new way, okay, so that I can build the life that I want and that I deserve. I will stop wasting my love. I will stop wasting my time and my heart and put that creative passion into something that will benefit me. Spirit says they have lit in the way, but you've got to have the boundaries to follow it. You've got to sit and plan and decide what you want, group 3. That's what Spirit's saying to you. Once you decide what you want, that confidence and all that stuff is going to start coming and just pouring in. Watch. But they're not going to give it to you until you decide what you want and what you're going to do. Are you going to go out there and look at the new world, or are you going to keep putting up with all this shit? Right? Are you going to set these boundaries and see what the world has for you? Or are you going to keep going back when you know that someone's trying to give you, like, I mean, I feel like the rainbow was coming in. Like, you're finally there, the luck at the end, after going through all these bowls. But it's like, you know what? I don't trust it. I don't feel like I deserve it. But that self-doubt is coming from the way that you're treating yourself. And nothing else, sad to say, right? Most of the time, it's because we have to make better choices for ourselves through 3. We've got to. My head again. All right. The Temptress, seduction, deceit, and a broken promise. So some of you guys keep messing with these people thinking like, oh, that they're going to change. They're going to do this and do that. And like I said, they're not going to do any of those things. You're going to just keep going through these cycles and they're going to keep fucking up your blessings. And here's the thing. They're not fucking up your blessings. You are. Because you keep allowing it at this point. And what is it for? Spirit just said, oh, what you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up, right? That's it. Listen, Spirit's like, it's time to give up. On this one, it's time to give up. And let us fuel you. Let us show you what you deserve. Let us be the guide for you in this, okay? That one right there, they're just tempting you. They're going to always be a seductress because they know they have a space in your heart. They know how to play with your mind, and they're going to keep coming back around for that. All right, group 3. Time to give to yourself. Transformation. Go through these changes and go at it alone, Spirit says. You deserve this. This is your mission, and it's completed. You started it. The only thing you can do on your journey, I just put this earlier, is keep going. You started it. Now keep going. Visualize yourself where you see yourself in the future and get going to work there. And you know, group 3, that it's not going to be with these people that are from your past or doing these things that are from your past. You know, visualize yourself. This is the highest power that you can have. Visualize yourself in your future and what you want to do. And guess what? Watch it happen. Watch you start living as that. Start living as that, okay? Let's see. Rising above. So you are becoming a master, group 3. Spirit says like you've been through so much and it's time. You do deserve these things for yourself. You've just got to, you need some clarity on the situation, and you'll get that by sitting in meditation and, like I said, keeping your eye on the prize, visualizing your new future. Not, you know, when you make some money, when you go through things, you don't want to get so stuck into like that splendor and overindulgence. Keep going. Stay healthy in your relationships and have balance. Okay, that's what's going to provide you with freedom and a solution and things like that. If you're going through a problem right now, sit in meditation and visualize, and I bet you an answer is going to come to you. I feel like group 3, you might be wondering something about your love or your soulmate connection. Let's pull a couple of love cards here. So life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and can create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. So like I said, this is you stopping to take things into your own hand. Okay? Stop leaning on yourself and go with the flow. Let these blessings come in and see where it leads. See where it leads you. Let go of the old, the past, okay? That you know is no bueno for you. The past is now behind you. I couldn't make this up. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is new available to you. Follow it with faith. These lessons are coming in for you, group 3. Are you going to take them or not? What you going to do? You going to keep playing or what? You know, as you going to make up in your mind that you deserve this shit you worked hard for? I think you should. It says close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You deserve it. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. That's it. I'm done. Listen, that is a beautiful message, group 3. I hope it hit you well. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, share. I'm trying to grow my channel, so every little bit helps, okay? Anything helps. I appreciate you all for joining me here today. Like I said, I will be doing these readings a little bit more regularly because I really do enjoy reading for you all. Thank you so much. Thank your ancestors and my ancestors. Thank our angels and the divine for being with us and allowing us to connect here today and deliver these messages. We'll go ahead and burn a little bit of Palo Santo just to clear out here. We're going to light this out and yeah, you guys join me soon. I'll be doing lots of I'm going to start doing readings on like the moon cycles on here. I'll be putting my information up for personal readings and things like that because I do also personal readings and things like that. We're going to just clear the energy just a little bit, okay, and reset. And you all have a blessed day. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.